152, Chapter 28, Hopper. I decided to go back to my regular life from before I ever met Quinny. I've got plenty of things to keep me busy. For example, I juggle my knives, special juggling knives with dull blades that can't cut. I put together a second foot skeleton model, so now I have a pair of feet on my shelf. I sharpen my set of charcoal pencils to their sharpest points ever and draw a sketch of Freya the chicken. I haven't heard her clucking by Quinny's house lately. I wonder why not. I ride my bike to the town pool with Grandpa Gooley and swim dozens of laps. Hundreds, probably. 2 days go by like this. On the third day of not talking to Quinny, I peek out my window and see her playing chutes and ladders on her bed with her little sister Piper. Then I stop peeking in case she notices. On the fourth day of not talking to Quinny, I watch Quinny get into her car with her whole family. They're all wearing swimsuits. I know this is the last week that the town pool is open, the last real week of summer. But I'm not going swimming if she'll be there. Instead, I spend the day in my room playing chess again by myself and putting together a 400-piece puzzle of the human heart and juggling. I wonder, were Quinny and I ever friends in the first place? Maybe she's just nice to everyone and I misunderstood. Maybe this summer felt too good to be true because it wasn't true. On the fifth day of not talking to Quinny, Mom comes into my room and dumps a big pile of clothes on my dresser. It's that time again. Every year before school starts, I try on Trevor and Ty's old clothes to see what finally fits me. I don't mind wearing my brother's hand-me-downs. In fact, I kind of like it. When I try on Trevor's and Ty's old clothes, it feels like something new might happen to me. Like maybe I'll turn big and loud and strong and not afraid of anything, just like my brothers. I pull on one of Trevor's old shirts. I zip up a pair of Ty's old shorts. I look in the mirror. I look the same. My personality feels the same. I guess they're just clothes, not magic clothes. Hopper, we're leaving for the mall in 15 minutes, calls Mom. I knew this was coming, back to school shopping, since I don't need new stuff. I don't see why I have to get dragged to the mall just because Trevor and Ty do. Can't I stay home this time? Hopper, you're not old enough to stay home by yourself. Plus, you need a haircut. We drive to the mall. The problem is, Trevor and Ty get as bored shopping for clothes as I do. And when my brothers get bored, they get mean. Don't worry about it. In the mall's parking lot, Trevor walks behind me a little and keeps stepping on my heel, on purpose. But every time I turn around, he makes an innocent smile. Stop it, I tell him. Stop what? Later, we sit at the food court with pizza, and when Mom isn't looking, Ty flicks my ear. Stop it, I tell him. Stop what? He does it again and again. Finally, I turn around and punch him in the stomach, hard. Mom is shocked. Hopper, what has gotten into you? I don't know. I've never punched anyone in my life. I didn't even know that I knew how to punch. It just happened. And it felt good. I expect Ty to hit me back, but he laughs instead. Trevor looks impressed, but Mom is not impressed. Hopper, that is unacceptable behavior. Please apologize to your brother. What for? He never apologizes to me. Hopper, we don't punch people in this family. Sure we do. Where have you been? Apologize to your brother. He's not even hurt, or you're not getting ice cream. I don't care. Hopper, leave me alone. I run away from Mom, from everything. I run and run. I feel angry and angrier and angriest. I hide behind a big display of suitcases. Maybe if I squeeze myself into one of these suitcases, someone will buy it and take me home to a different family without Trevor and Ty, and without a mother who treats them better than she treats me. Mom finds me before that can happen. She marches me back to the car. Well, we don't go home yet. You can't go back to school without a haircut, she reminds me. Great. She takes us all to Kids Cuts, where I have to sit in a tall chair with a scratchy black cape strangling my neck. I like my head just the way it is, but a happy haircutter lady picks up a loud electric razor and starts buzzing my hair off. All of it. That buzzy razor scares my skin. It makes the back of my neck itchy. So, Hopper, how do you like your new haircut? The happy haircutter lady asks. My ears feel windy now and my forehead feels too bare. I look at myself in the mirror and it's like a whole layer of me is gone. I hate it, I tell her. At home, I'm still not sorry for punching my brother and running off and being the rude to happy haircutter lady at Kids Cuts. So Mom grounds me to my room. Fine with me. I run upstairs and slam the door behind me. Hopper, is this really how you want to end your summer? Mom calls out. Actually, yes, it is. I'd rather be up in my room by myself than anywhere else. I wish everyone would just leave me alone forever. Mom and Dad have each other to bug. Trevor and Ty have each other to pound on, and Quinny has Victoria. Just in case Mom tries to come in and talk to me, I hide under my bed. But then I notice that sketch of Quinny is still under here. The one I drew of her in the middle of the night right after we met. I barely remember drawing it. It was a stupid thing to do. I reach out and rip that sketch of Quinny. I rip it right down the middle of her smile. Page 160, Chapter 29, Quinny. Hopper's window shade has been closed tight all week, and it's hard for me to pretend I don't care, but the more you practice something, the better you get at it. So after a few days, I become very, very, very talented at ignoring that boy who is ignoring me. I don't even bother peeking out of his house anymore. I pretend that window is a wall. Victoria is busy with her last week of fashion camp before school starts, so I spend my time playing with Piper. On Wednesday, we play Candyland until Piper cheats. On Thursday, we play Chutes and Ladders until Piper cheats. And on Friday, we play Crazy Eights until Piper cheats. On Saturday, because I'm totally bored of Piper cheating, I offer to babysit Cleo. Even while she isn't napping, that baby drools and bites and pulls my hair. But then I make her do this fun trick where she burps and farts at the same time. All you have to do is feed her a broccoli smoothie. Wait 5 minutes, then squeeze her right below her belly button. Not every baby can do it, but Cleo is special. Mom sees me playing with Cleo and looks at me all funny. Quinny, what's going on? Nothing. Why are you suddenly being so nice to your sisters? I thought you wanted me to be nice to them. What I mean is, why aren't you playing with Hopper these days? He's got other plans. It must be true, since he and I don't have any plans together. I hear a noise coming from Hopper's driveway, and I glance outside. There he is, getting out of his car with his mom. I haven't seen Hopper all week. His hair is much shorter now, and his head looks so different, like it shrank in the dryer or something. He doesn't even look like Hopper anymore. He looks like a stranger, a very scowly stranger. Did you guys have a fight or something, Mom says? Or something. Well, things have certainly been a lot calmer without the two of you running around trying to catch that chicken. Freya's been pretty quiet lately. Hasn't she? Freya has been quiet, too quiet. My heart hurts when I think about her, so I try not to. The day before school starts, Victoria comes back to visit me, just like she threatened. Promised. From upstairs, I can see her knock on my front door. Then I look down at my hands. My fuchsia forever nails are chipped and my BFF bracelet is dirty. I ran into my room and shut my door tight. I think I have a cold, I tell Mom. She comes upstairs to say I have a guest. You don't sound sick, she says. Well, I should get ready for school. Piper and I need to take a bath. A bath, says Victoria, who comes upstairs right behind Mom. With your little sister, the dirty one who pees outside? Gross. Baths are for babies anyway. I take showers all by myself, like a normal third grader. Another crummy third grade rule. Victoria walks into my room and sits down on my bed. Well, I finally finished it, she says, holding up my poster board, which isn't blank anymore. Now it's all swirly and bright, and it says, Magnificent Marabou Creations from VIP Fashions. Victoria Porridge, President and Designer-in-Chief. And it has pictures of the fluffiest, sneeziest, most itchy pink purses and headbands I've ever seen. Alice at the dry cleaner said I could put this up in her window to advertise my new business, says Victoria. You could be my first customer. Do you prefer hot pink or dusty rose? I custom dye all the marabou feathers myself. Quinny, wake up. Are you listening to me? I'm trying to. Accessories are just the beginning, she says. Soon I'll branch out into dresses. My counselor at fashion camp helped me put together a business plan. I'm going to build a whole fashion empire and make millions. Wow. Victoria knows how to think big. She looks so proud of herself for something that hasn't even happened yet. I show her my tap dance shoes because they are the most stylish things I own, and Victoria is very stylish. Those make too much noise, she says. I take ballet. Next, I show her my accordion. Maybe she likes music too. That thing looks so heavy, she says. I play the flute. Then Victoria spots some of Piper's books on my floor. I can't believe you still read picture books, she says. Only to my little sisters. I push those babyish books on beneath my bed. They're not even mine, except for sometimes when I still look at them a little bit. Well, I read real books, Victoria says. Chapter books and novels. My favorite one is called Ballet Shoes, and I've read it like a million times. Before I get a chance to tell Victoria what my favorite book is, she opens my closet and pokes around in there. She turned back to me, looking confused. Is your mother doing laundry lately? I doubt it. Daddy does the laundry in our family. So, where's all your new stuff? She asks. Didn't you go shopping for school? I did. I got a notebook and pencils and, no, silly, I meant clothes shopping. I already have clothes. I'm going to wear my favorite green skirt tomorrow and my favorite t-shirt, which actually used to be my mom's. She wore it the night she met my daddy at this Paul McCartney concert a long time ago. Plus, I'm wearing my favorite fruity knee socks. Quinny, Victoria sighs. I don't mean grubby old play clothes. I mean real clothes. Brand new back-to-school outfits. You mean like school uniforms? Oh, we had those at my old school. I hated them. Victoria sighs again. She looks at me like maybe I'm not as smart as she is. You'll see when you get there, she says. Your parents are driving you, right? You're not riding that awful school bus, I hope. Actually, I am riding that awful school bus. Why is the school bus awful? I ask. You'll see. I'll see what? I'm so confused. We're supposed to be playing, but this is no fun at all. I don't know what to say next, which almost never happens. But then I think of something. Hey, did you know that Hopper is going to be in the same class as us? Victoria sighs again. She must have a lot of air in her head. Didn't know and don't care. Me neither. I haven't talked to that boy all week. Good. You know, you only played with him because there was no one else around. That's one reason I played with Hopper, but it's not the only reason. Now you have me, Victoria says. We're going to have a great year together. I hope so, but it kind of almost feels like Victoria is trying to put me on a leash, and I kind of almost want to run away, except where would I go? Hopper isn't my friend anymore, and I don't know any other kids in this too small town, so I try to keep playing with Victoria, and I try very, very, extra very hard to keep forgetting about Hopper, just like he's forgotten about me. By the time Victoria leaves, I'm exhausted from all that trying, and from all her rules. Baths are less than showers, tap dance is less than ballet, accordion is less than a flute, picture books are less than chapter books, play codes are less than brand new back-to-school outfits, riding the bus is less than getting driven to school in a shiny black car. It's starting to feel like Quinny is way less than Victoria. Cheer up, honey, says Mom. You'll see Victoria in school tomorrow. Fabulous. And then my life gets even worse, because I noticed icky, sticky, screaming Cleo sitting on my brand new green polka dot backpack, and she's holding a purple marker, and she's trying to connect the dots. Cleo, stop! Instead of stopping, that baby hurries to scribble some more. Mom, make her stop! Mom grabs Cleo and plops her in the pack and play. Cleo, that was inappropriate, she says in a way too calm voice. We scrub my backpack. Some of the marker comes out, but most of it doesn't. Honey, I'm sorry, Mom says. Cleo's just a baby. I know that. I try very, very extra very hard not to blame Cleo for being just a baby. At bedtime, I'm still trying. Mom helps me set out my grubby, not new play clothes for school tomorrow morning. She helps me fill my stained backpack with pencils and a plain notebook. When Jeremy babyish Piper comes by to get me for our bath, I slam my door in her face. Then I peek out my window. Hopper's window shade is still closed. I close mine too. This was supposed to be my luckiest summer ever. But it's the night before school starts, and I'm all out of good luck.